Welcome back to NBA Cinema. Today we got to talk about Team USA and their underwhelming performance in the FIBA World Cup, not even winning a medal. Not gold, not silver, not bronze, nothing. And they finished, I guess, fourth place, back-to-back losses. Lost to the champion Germany, then lost to Canada, let Dylan Brooks, look like prime Kobe Bryant on them. And Gilbert Arenas is not very happy about this. He had a lot of things to say about it, and some points I agree with, some points I disagree with. I'm going to talk about it at great length, but check out what he had to say.
Please, stop with this dumb narrative. You coaches and the media. This is not 92 anymore. Like the rest of the world is catching up. Stop that narrative. The only thing that we don't have over 92 is intelligence. To realize 92 put out a team to prove to the world we are dominant. 12 players on the USA team. The 92 Dream Team, hint, Dream Team. Out of the 12, 9 of those players were all NBA players. First and second team, not even third team. First and second team, all NBA. That means out of the 10 spots of first and second team, 9 of the players came out of that. The only player that didn't make the team was Tim Hardaway, which he should have. He averaged 23 and 10 that year. He's the only player out of the first 2 teams that didn't make it. And I think he was hurt because he didn't play the following year. The other 3 players, we're going to call them props. Magic Johnson, who was hurt, retiring. Bird, hurt, back, done, right? Wasn't playing. And then Christian Laettner. To make that team better, should we take out Bird, put in Dominique Wilkins, take out Magic since he was hurt, and put in Tim Hardaway or Zeke. Shaq for Christian Laettner, who was Rookie of the Year that year. That's the only way you make that team better. Do we have to even say the 12 players that we need to remove to make our new 12? There was no removing the other 9. These were the best of the best. Politics have changed. It's been politics. You're putting out players that you're trying to create this. Think about what y'all are trying to do. You're trying to create a perfect team. That's what makes us dumb. The Dream Team put out the best players. The players will sacrifice and go win gold. You guys are trying to sacrifice yourselves. Oh, this player can't play with this. They figured it out. You got Michael Jordan, score. Barkley, score. Karl Malone, score. Clyde Drexler, score. Come on, Robinson, score. Ewan needed the ball. Everybody needed the ball on this team. But that's what leaders are for. They create an atmosphere. The coaches don't create no atmosphere. The players create atmosphere. So stop going around pretending that our best product is out there. Like this ain't 92. Show what? Prove it. Prove it to me. Put out the best 12 players in our NBA. Go do it like this, huh? Whoever makes first team and second team, those are automatically there. And then you pick, I don't give a fuck. At this point, you pick 2 players off the third team. And then we go out there and play. I guarantee you, we win by 40 every game. Is you crazy? Stop. Out there putting out a whole bunch of bench players talking about, oh, the Americans got soft. You fucking clowns.
Okay, so Gilbert has some decent points. We did not put our best product out there on the floor. honestly, the best don't always go to the FIBA World Cup. A lot of times they play in the Olympics. If you look at last year, even with KD, Dame, Booker, those guys lost a game last year. So it's not like you're going to win every game by 40 in modern time. That's just not going to happen. Well, actually, it was 2 years ago, I believe. It wasn't last year. It was a couple years ago, but you're not going to win every game by 40 or 50. Shoot, even the team with Kobe, LeBron, Melo, Wade, they didn't beat Spain by 40 points. They had the Gasol brothers and other NBA players or players that have NBA experience. So I don't agree with everything that he said. And, when you talk about Jordan, Ewing, David Robinson, a lot of those guys on that team were either great defenders, great rebounders, great shot blockers, something, right? Malone and Barkley not the greatest defender, but a tremendous rebounder and would guard those guys overseas really well. Scottie Pippen, great defender at that point. So these guys were going to lock you down, and they took every possession seriously. And you have to think, the game back then was more of a team game. Jordan did take a lot of shots at one point, but by the time 1992 had rolled around, he had won championships, played within the triangle, and he was able to play with other players. A lot of these players' team success, they were team players, they were just stars, but they weren't so ball dominant. You got too much isolation perimeter basketball, I think, right now, because I still feel like Team USA could have won. And I'm going to say this, I don't feel like Steve Kerr is the best coach to coach these guys either. So that's another thing I think the USA should look into. He's a guy that's been overblown by taking Mark Jackson's guys and winning championships. But I just don't see him being able to adjust, if he gets hit a certain way. There's no way that you should be giving up this many three-point shots, nor should we be taking them. We should be taking these slew of foot overseas players off the bounce. This is very embarrassing considering Giannis didn't play, Jokic didn't play, Embiid didn't play. A lot of NBA, you lost to Dennis Schroeder, a guy that most of these guys would start over on their team, and Schroeder, he's a really good player, but, Mo Wagner, not Mo Wagner, Mo Wagner and his brother, is it Mo Wagner? Moritz Wagner? It's two of them. But the Wagner brothers, they were dominating the NBA wings and just better team continuity, ball movement, better shot selection, all of these things. We got to get so much out of this ISO stat stuffing basketball. Some of the names I saw that he would have up there, you still have some of these problems with Dame. You still have some of these problems with Kyrie on the team. KD and those guys, after KD's Achilles and all of that, he went the last time, but how many more times do we expect the top players? Like, it's time for a new crop of guys to go over there at this point. They're not going to play in the Olympics. They're not going to elect to play in the Olympics, especially with those guys not making any money from being on the Olympic team, especially the FIBA World Cup, So I guess, they just kind of took who they had, but they could win even with this roster, in my opinion. Just not with this coach, man. I wish Mike Brown or somebody would have coached them. I would have liked to see, everybody keep talking about Trae Young being on the team. I would have loved to see De'Aaron Fox on the team. I feel like he's the talent that we needed, to be on that team. Like I said the other day, our best American born big is Bam. You look around the world, our last three MVPs have not been American born. and wouldn't represent the United States in the Olympics. That's a very big difference. We got to bring the big man position back. Everybody can't be KD. Everybody can't be LeBron. Everybody can't play on the perimeter. You know, some of you guys got to get it around the basket. You see someone like Jaren Jackson who hoists up threes, decent help side shot blocker, but can't rebound to save his life. And, you know, we have that. So just look at our bigs. Look no further than our bigs, our coaching, and our style of basketball. And it's easy to see why we're getting beat. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace.